Oh, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. How's it going? I am finally back with what I'm pretty sure is going to be the final episode of the Terraria Stars Above playthrough. Went on a bit of a Terraria hiatus for a bit to play Subnautica 2, but now that we're done with that playthrough, it's time to get back in and finish up this playthrough. And I reckon I'll probably start another Terraria playthrough not long after this, but I also have some other games I'm going to be jumping into. The new Lego Batman just came out, and I think I'm going to be streaming that as well very soon, along with whatever else. In the meantime, we have work to do. We have to go take out the lunatic cultist. Haven't done that yet. That should be really easy, honestly, because lunatic cultist is always kind of a joke. Especially in like regular Calamity. Like I have fought Infernum lunatic cultist like so many times, and frankly I don't think he's and lunatic like Infernum cultist is not even that bad. Yeah, I'm wrecking this guy's face right now. He's almost dead already. Also, I totally forgot that I actually have the soaring insignia, so I can fly infinitely. I'm so not used to being able to fly infinitely, because usually in every playthrough I do, I always have Infernum on, and the soaring insignia doesn't allow you to fly infinitely in Infernum. It like it allows you to fly for like 25% longer or something like that. So it's always different. So every time I do a boss fight, I always try to like touch the ground occasionally and like only fly a little bit here and there and yada yada. And then, you know, occasionally just keep touching the ground so I don't lose what I'm doing. But, that's just not that's kind of not the case here. The Warrior of Light. Ooh, this is a cool looking boss. This is a post-Moon Lord boss. This is who we'll be fighting last to finish off this playthrough. In the meantime, let's go over here. Let's throw the Ancient Manipulator in here. Weapon memory. When imprinted into a weapon, gain the following effects. Press the weapon memory key to instantly teleport your cursor. Oh, that's cool. That would actually work really well for, whatever. It would work really well for fighting Moonlord because teleporting through his laser and stuff. 40-second cooldown. I don't know how to add memory weapon, like memory weapon stuff to weapons. I kind of forgot. But it's fine. So I can have. Oh, neat. Weapon memory. When imprinted into a weapon, gain the following effects. Lower the cooldown of all other memory effects. That's also nice. Oh, I think I put the memory effects like into the into this thing, visual disc. This allows for the creation of unique dual blades which offer varying effects and allows you to leave your body to overwhelm foes.
Let's get going.
Knew it. Something wasn't right about that cultist. These celestial pillars do not inspire confidence. With our current circumstances, I think you're the only one good enough, with a good enough shot at besting this threat. Oh yeah, I can do it easily. One more thing, I can sense something other than the pillars approaching. It is entirely different in nature. This is only a hunch, but I would advise you to proceed with any tasks that require the night soon. Okay. So we got this new essence. Let's pull up my wiki. Because I want to see what I can make with these essences now. Because we're now pre-Moon Lord, technically. There's some crazy looking weapons in this game. So for melee, we have... Interesting, we have a few things. We have the Umbra. What are we missing? Essence of Timeless. Obtained after defeating the lunatic cultist, a gift from the Starfarer. Okay, she didn't give me that one. I need to talk to her some more? There we go. Yeah, now she's giving me the stuff.
Okay, let's get going.
Just get all of it. Powerful melee relic allows the expenditure of mana to teleport and deal powerful damage. It's new flavor of
This
mine.
could be useful.
A new celestial weapon for your use. It'll be more powerful when you utilize its strength to summon a prismic, which can assist you in battle. Okay, so that's like a summon weapon. Wow, I'm getting a lot of stuff now. Look at all these essences I'm getting. A melee weapon.
Do you have a moment?
Okay, I think I have everything now. Okay, large amethyst, cardinal. Sold by black market dealer. Okay, yeah, gonna be doing that. I'm gonna reckon that's under critters. That's such a random thing to need. I don't have a table and chair in here. We can make this weapon. We can make another weapon called the I don't think we can make the Rex Lapis because I think I need to do the other. I think I should have clicked the other goal at the beginning of the game for that. Yeah, I never got that essence. What does this do? Attacks with this weapon execute rapid stabs. Oh, okay, so it's like a spear. There is one other weapon we can get though, the Yunlai, I think? Yunlai Stiletto. Oh, I need fragments for these. Okay, well, we'll go get fragments then. Let me double check and see. I think this heals me, right? Isn't that why I still use this? Carnal hemorrhage. Yeah, that's what that does. Yeah, I like using this with this. This doesn't do near as much damage anymore. It did. Demonic Bloodblade. I love this weapon. This weapon's cool. This weapon seems to do the most damage. Trying to figure out what to replace here. Probably this. I think I can finally retire that weapon. What does this do? Oh, this just shoots stuff. Okay, what else does it do? Attached to this weapon will sweep an arc and unleash fast-piercing timeless blades. Daily damage with the weapon swing will grant timeless potential for 4 seconds. Timeless potential causes non-critical strikes to have a 30% chance to become critical and additionally grants a 10% chance to dodge attacks when active. Additionally, if you would die due to taking lethal damage, timeless potential will be consumed, resurrecting you with 50 HP and 2 seconds of invincibility. If timeless potential is used to resurrect you, timeless potential will have a 2-minute cooldown until it can be obtained again. The timeless blades fill the timeless gauge by 2% upon striking a foe. Halves within time. Okay. Timeless blades will pierce up to 3 times and have no damage fall off. Right click to consume half the timeless gauge to unleash an enhanced timeless blade that goes into the. Okay. Right click to consume half the timeless gauge to unleash an enhanced timeless blade that does not fill the timeless gauge. Enhanced timeless blades are faster, can pierce up to 5 times, deal 30% increased damage. Critical strike chance with enhanced timeless blades will, will additionally conjure additional timeless blades to strike the foe. The amount of timeless blades summoned depend on the remaining pierces of the. Okay, good to know. That is a mouthful of stuff to read, but I got it. I understand. I don't think I need the ancient crown anymore. That was the burnished king, yeah, because I already did that, right? Okay, well, it's time to go get stuff. What was that? I need stardust fragments and nebula fragments. That is not what I would have expected. Oh, it attacks with the ground too. That's actually really nice. doing 4,000 damage. I wonder what playing with the Stars Above would have been like with Calamity, because I've heard that Stars Above weapons actually do scale with Calamity. I wonder if they also add, like, post-Moonlord weapons for Stars Above. Interesting. Okay, so that's the Nebula pillar done. That is not what I wanted. Vortex, we need the Stardust pillar done now. Yeah, this does crazy damage.
Time to straighten this out.
That thing's insane. I don't remember being able to do that. Well, I remember having the ability to charge up, but I don't remember the charge up ability being like that intense. I thought it did something. Maybe it gets stronger the more bosses you kill, which would make sense. Okay, so we got that. Now we can get this weapon. I can probably afford to put one of these weapons away. Oh, it's so tiny. Right click to expend 80 mana, placing a lightning stiletto at your cursor location. Once a lightning stiletto is present, using right click again will teleport you to the position of the lightning stiletto. Additionally, your next attack will become Driving Thunder. Driving Thunder will sweep in a wide arc, dealing 300% damage. If Driving Thunder defeats an opponent, the mana used for placing the lightning stiletto will be refunded. It will attempt to teleport in an inaccessible location. You will consume the lightning stiletto without teleporting, but will prepare Driving Thunder woven from the... Okay, interesting. Oh, and that's what the next attack does. Cool. Well, I understand how that works now. I believe that's the best we can do for our stuff right now. There's probably some slightly better stuff we could get. Do I have the... I do, okay. What else could I wear potentially? I'm gonna be on my bike the whole time. So, I don't have to wear my boots. So I can free up an accessory slot for that. What could I wear? Let's see. Let's do filter. Filter equipment. I could wear a scarf. That's probably not a bad idea. Just to significantly reduce damage. Kind of the only thing I see, actually. Yeah, that's probably fine. I think I'll just do that. This reduced damage taken by 17%, which is really nice. Place that with the boots. now we can go fight. Go fight the Stardust Pillar now. Try this new one. Does good damage. It just doesn't reach as far. I think I like this weapon a little better. Ow. There we go. The fact that you are like not allowed to fly whenever you fight the this pillar, I mean, it makes sense because it's like you could see this is probably one of the most difficult pillars because they do melee damage, which does a lot of damage to you, but they only do melee damage. So if you were to fly up above them, you could cheese this pillar so easily. So it makes it to where they spawn those flying wyvern things that you can't kill unless you like hit them while sitting on the ground, and they do mad damage to you. They'll do like half your health. They're shooting, they're shooting. Okay, I've got like a minute before he spawns. So, we gotta hurry. Could make a daybreak, which would be really useful. Oh, here's another weapon I can make. Also, I'm gonna put the daybreak away. I don't want to use like vanilla weapons. Okay, that'll work. Can I not? There we go. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. Okay, now let's make it rain.
Looks like it's beginning to rain.
Perfect. See what this does.
Prepare yourself.
Kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. I can right click with it. I don't really know what that does though. Ooh! Okay. Whoa. I don't know how I teleported right there, but that's fine. This does a lot of damage. Thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. I can't look at your name right now. Welcome to the stream. Caught me in the middle of fighting Moonlord. I'm doing so much damage to him. This weapon's nuts. And I just took out like his other eye. Oh, I think I missed.
Wow.
Keep him in here for a second. Oh. Shut my eyes. Does not do the same amount of damage. This does crazy damage. Ow. Oh yeah, like, can't I like avoid taking damage whenever I hover like inside of this? Like inside of his hand? I'm pretty sure that's like a thing. There we go. That was like one of the easiest fights ever against Moon Lord. Probably one of the fastest ones too. Like, I did so much damage to him. Got a Celestial Starboard. Got better healing potions. Nice. That is fantastic. We got Luminite now. We got better stuff. Sweet. All right. So now that we have Luminite, we can make better bars. We can make Luminite bars. That was not a lot of Luminite. Like, at all. Can I just buy Luminite now? I probably can, now that I've beaten him. Yeah, I can. So let's make solar stuff now. We can make solar armor. Let's see. Horizontal speed 9. Flight time does not matter because I can fly infinitely. Horizontal speed is 8. Vertical speed is 4.5. Okay, so yeah, the starboard's definitely better. At least in this scenario. Nice. I'll make a better pickaxe just because I can. What else do I want to get? Sure, let's make a solar flare hand max. Just keep a better thing on us. All right.
Just give me the word. I kind of feel like something else.
Let's talk to her. Moon Lord has been defeated. What a wonderful victory. Looks like its defeat has granted the stellar array even more power. I fear our journey isn't over yet. We must press onwards. In fact, I have a sneaking suspicion that things aren't going to stay peaceful for long. Let's stay vigilant.
In that case, I shall leave it to you.
Alright, now we're getting our essences.
Okay, let's get going.
Magic weapon. It's a powerful weapon. It bears remnants of an ancient advanced civilization. I wonder if there was a weapon you weren't worthy to wield. Yes, I'm praising you.
Another step forward.
The weapon is made straight from the power of the Moon Lord. Its spatial pillars.
Okay, let's get going.
I reckon these weapons are probably going to be super sick. This is for you, stars above. It's a super-powered melee weapon that has an incredible burst phase, followed by a weakness phase. Good luck using it.
I shall leave it to you.
There's a melee weapon with the power of souls. You can cleave huge areas around you and dip into a void itself for instant teleportation. To be honest, it's pretty cool. But you didn't hear that from me. That isn't hypocritical, so don't try to read into it.
Okay, let's get going.
Strip away the hollowed mask, and it may even be harsher than the underworld itself. You're off to farm souls. Stay safe.
Okay,
blah, blah, blah.
let's get going.
Lots of new essences to deal with now. So now we are pre-Warrior of Light. Some of these look insane. Tsukiyomi, the first Starfarer. That's like a whole other boss that's not showing up in this list. Is that like an event or something? No. Is it a mini boss? No. Interesting. Let's look at these. So there's some all-class weapons, which is interesting. There's one called the only... This is weird. The only thing I know for real. Yeah. Soul of Might. I don't have any souls, really. A red phase saber. Now that is something I would have never expected to make. I also need crystal shards.
I kind of feel like
Oh,
something
shut up.
else needs your attention right now.
These are both my potion dudes. Okay, who do we got up here? Who sells the crystal shards again? There we go. Then I need... What was it called? So I can make this thing now. Right, I needed Soul of Might. Where is you? Right click. Right click. There we go. Holy crap. Okay, that does a lot of stuff. What does this do? I never got to read what this does. Hold left click to charge the weapon. If the weapon is fully charged, the attack varies. Uncharged attacks will alternate between Mortal Steel and Spirit Azacana. Mortal Steel has a 50% critical hit rate, independent of other crit calculations. Spirit Azacana has no knockback and cannot crit, but deals half the damage again as soon as true damage. Charged attacks consume 30 mana and... Okay, that is interesting, but I'm not going to use that. I'm gonna put that there now. So this is an all-class weapon. It literally says Summoner class, Sorcerer class, Ranger class, Warrior class. This weapon has a unique damage type and inherits bonuses from all damage classes. Hold left click to charge the weapon. The longer the weapon is charged, the stronger the resulting attack will become. Charged attacks will execute gun trigger execution, teleporting to your cursor in range, granting invincibility for 2 seconds and slashing foes around you. When charging the weapon, movement is disabled. After use of gun trigger execution, you are inflicted with a debuff, Impact Recoil for 12 seconds. Impact Recoil halves the damage of the gun trigger execution and removes invincibility upon activation. Timing the charged attack perfectly will deal 50% increased damage. Right click to activate gun trigger parry for 1 second. Good lord. During this time, all damage sustained is negated and reflected to foes. Successfully parrying an attack immediately removes impact recoil and grants the buff Jetstream Bloodshed. Jetstream Bloodshed grants 30% increased damage and lasts until damage is taken or the weapon is no longer held. At 100 HP or below, gun trigger parry cooldown is doubled, but successful parries remove the cooldown. Additionally, Jetstream Bloodshed's damage buff is increased 50% and natural life regeneration is disabled. Okay, that is a whole heap and ton of stuff. There's another weapon called Manifestation. It is another all-class weapon. Flesh block, legion block. What do you mean flesh block? Gonna buy all of the souls again. I don't even have this Demi Essence Mimicry.
In that case, I shall leave it to you.
I guess I won't be getting this one. I think I used that. Yeah. Well, that's fine. There's something else called Virtue's Edge. It wrong. Oh wow, lo and behold, I need more fucking... Okay, fine. Okay, now there's some melee weapons I can... There's something called a Soul Reaver. That looks cool. I don't have a Death Sickle. I need to get one. I can farm for a Death Sickle. What does this do? God, there's so much to read with all of these. Hold left click to charge the weapon. Holding the weapon enchants your cursor, causing nearby foes to become inflicted with Shadow Flame. That's cool. Attacks with this weapon swing in a colossal arc around you. That sounds sick. Right click to unleash a long range projectile slash. Pierces foes and ignores terrain, but dealing half base damage. Charge attacks with this weapon will execute Soul Harvest, teleporting you to your cursor in range and dealing potent damage to foes around you. Soul Harvest will do 50% increased damage to foes inflicted with Shadow Flame. Gain invisibility briefly on use of Soul Harvest, but become inflicted with vulnerability for 3 seconds as well, having defenses. These are very volatile weapons. Okay, there's also something called the Naganadol? Okay, that I can make. I'm just gonna replace all of my weapons. I think it's safe to do. We'll also replace the stiletto because I'll be making a new weapon with that too. Use right click to expend 25 mana, summoning up to 5 aspected blades. That sounds cool. Blades deal minor contact damage while idle. Attacks with blades present to launch them towards the cursor. Use attack right click all blades to summon to launch all blades at once, stealing random. Okay, wait a minute. So.
I'm ready. Just give me the word.
Oh. This is like a right-click weapon only, and I can just summon swords from everywhere, and then I can launch them to my cursor. That is interesting. Each blade has a unique effect. 20 mana on hit, but deals half damage. Travels faster and farther, deals 600% damage on a critical hit, and grants swiftness. Solar aspect burns foes on a hit and deals double damage to flaming enemies, but travels slower and has less range. Nebula aspect summons a barrage of falling stars from the sky. That's a crazy ass weapon. Then there's another weapon called Shadowless. Shadowless Ruleon? Cerulean. That's what that is. You would think that I'm illiterate with the way I can't read some of these words. Attacks with this weapon will sweep in wide arc and charge the Cerulean flame gauge. Critical hit charge this Cerulean flame gauge much faster. The Cerulean flame gauge is at maximum. Right click to unleash Shadowless Ignition. Shadowless Ignition will teleport you to your cursor. We can do a lot of teleporting now, rendering you invincible and immobile. During this time, you will unleash a barrage of powerful slashes at your location. Foes caught within Shadowless Ignition are blinded and inflicted with frostburn for 20 seconds. The final fractal flight of Shadowless Ignition will deal bonus critical damage to one foe. When Shadowless Ignition ends, you will be launched in the opposite direction of your cursor and gain the buff Wrathful Cerulean Flame for 8 seconds. Attacks during Wrathful Cerulean Flame will become drastically empowered, ensuring critical hits and gaining 50 armor penetration. Wow, that's crazy actually. Once Wrathful Cerulean ends, you will be inflicted with Burnout, lowering defense and offensive stats by 50% for 20 seconds. You can charge the Cerulean Flame gauge while under the effects of Burnout. You will understand my choice one day, forgive me. Okay then, that is something else. We've got lots of new weapons to play with now. We need to do a solar eclipse. So let's do a solar tablet. What time is it? 1 a.m. I'm certainly not seeing a solar eclipse. It's just not starting a solar eclipse like at all. What gives? Whoa, that's some Melania shit. Have any of you guys ever played Elden Ring? That's what that reminds me of, whenever you fight Melania, and it does that. Oh. And I teleport to my cursor slightly too. How far can I teleport? Okay, about halfway. That's a scary weapon. That's really cool though, the way that works. Oh, we need to check this. Not that. Okay, looks like I have the strongest form of that we can get. Okay. I broke the game. What is this? How long have I had this in my inventory? Is this like a summon weapon that I've had? Doesn't do much.
Okay, let's get going. I kind of feel like something else needs your attention right now.
Defeat Warrior of Light, defeat all Terraria bosses and the Warrior of Light. Take over 200 damage at once will instead heal you for that amount and grant 5 seconds of invincibility. Additionally, all nearby non-boss enemies will be stunned. That's a nice thing. Hang on, let me cancel that. So that's a tier 3 thing, so that's going to use a lot. And then while below 100 HP, gain 50% increased damage and all attacks burn foes. Additionally, these effects will temporarily ignore the HP. 50% damage taken is restored as HP over time. 10% of stored HP per second. That sounds nice, actually. Just having healing. Let's try that build. Sounds nice. Okay. I don't know why I can't get a solar eclipse to start. Just won't start one, like, at all. Whatever. Guess we're not getting that weapon. I wanted the Soul Reaver, but fine. We have some cool weapons anyway. So now to figure out how to spawn this final boss, we need the Progenitor's Wish. After defeating the Moon Lord, strange events may occur after 2 in-game days. This cannot be sped up through any means. You can obtain any item from your Starfare to continue. Strange events may occur after 2 in-game days. Maybe that's why I can't do the solar eclipse right now, because it's like there's gonna be some in-game events that go on. Well, in that case, I don't want to live under a rock the whole time. It says that I can't speed that up either, which is annoying because I was gonna try and do that. This cannot be sped up through any means. You can obtain it. You can obtain an item from your Starfare to continue. Okay, did I by chance get that item then? The culmination of billions of fervent prayers. The okay. I guess we just wait up top and see what happens. Wonder if there's any other like planets I need to go to. I have like 2 in-game days to wait, so it's like I'm not sure what to do in the meantime. I honestly think I like this the most. I like that it's like a katana thing, and then it does that. That's such a cool feature. I forgot that this world actually had one of these. Oh, is that the edge? My circle there? That's definitely the edge. I can actually see where I can teleport to. I teleported into a wall. So what strange things are going to be happening over time? Because I've got 2 in-game days to see. I'm not noticing anything weird yet. Is there anything weird gonna go on? Guess I can Google it. After defeating the Moon Lord, strange events may occur. After 2 in-game days, you can obtain an item from your Starfarer to continue. Oh, okay, I just have to wait 2 days, and then I can obtain the item from the Starfarer. And in the meantime, I might experience some weird shit in the process. I wonder, do the first couple of swings do stuff? I don't know, I missed. Doesn't look like the first couple swings do anything. That's cool though. I like the way that weapon works. Falling star.
Pardon me.
Yeah.
Apologies. There's not too much to comment on at the moment.
You know, we could, since I'm gonna have to defeat every boss in the game, right? If I want to unlock one of those abilities. One of the bosses we did not beat was Queen Slime, and we didn't beat Deerclops or Betsy. So I guess while we wait, we can beat those. So I can make a deer thing. I don't have sold by Huntress. Let's make a deer thing. We can make a queen slime spawner. Or no, it's called the gelatin thing or whatever. And then there was the... Oh yeah, and then I need to talk to the Tavern Keep. Wherever the hell he is. Hi? What's going on up here? Why does the light in the sky look like that? That's definitely different. Well, there's definitely something strange going on. Wonder why the sky looks like that. Ooh, where's the tavern keep? There he is. I need to buy this and this. That should be it, honestly. Now if I just build a nice flat area somewhere. Is that really the speed of my running boots? Why am I so slow? Oh, so fast. There we go. Where is center on this thing? All right here. See if this turns up the spawn rates at all. Oh dear. I like that this has projectiles, so I'll probably just use this. And it pierces a lot too, so it gets like everything. There we go, that's... This will probably be one of the easiest Betsy fights I ever do. Just keep bringing them. Oh Lord. dark mage somewhere. Oh, I see the dark mage back there. Oh lord. Okay, that actually was really bad. Damn, I'm getting like wrecked over here actually. Also, I have no idea why I'm moving so slow. I'm dead. I actually died. Okay, it looks like the timer's still going because I managed to finish the wave before dying. Man, the crystal's gonna die. Actually got a bit overwhelmed by the old one's army. Which sucks. There we go. Finally got the thing that I needed. You can see it too, right? The sky is abnormally bright. Yes, I do see that. The answer you seek isn't the answer you are hoping for. Perseus, we finish. Eridani, time is of the essence. The first Starbearer has descended on this world. We were searching for him for so long. Why has he come to us instead? You must have noticed your defeat of the Moon Lord. An eldritch beast such as it does not fall lightly. That makes sense. Albeit in a way that makes us seem at fault. Anyways, do you have any sort of plan? From what I can derive, there's only a few more days until his grip over this world reaches its peak. Okay. You have resources that require the night to acquire. I implore you, acquire them soon. I've given you an artifact from this homeworld. While I know I know not its purpose, I believe it will hasten his arrival. Use it only if you are prepared. The stakes have never been higher. All right then. Well.
Here we go. Once more. Victory for us.
He's dead. Where's the surface hollow? Over here?
No more practice. Let's go.
This weapon doesn't seem to be as good as some of the other ones. Yeah, the game still seems to think that the old one's army is happening, and yet I don't see anything going on. I was trying to take out Betsy in the process. I can't seem to stop this. There is an NPC I can use to cancel events. I don't remember which one it is, but I know it's one of the twins or whatever. Wherever the hell he's at. Not that one. Old one's army is leaving. The crystal is gone. I need to go get another crystal from the dude. Try this again. I think I'd like to try and get the Zenith blade as well. This is way faster. Does a lot of damage. I'm doing like 7,000 damage. The Dark Mage is getting absolutely destroyed. Dark Mage. Skeletons. Yeah, this is going a lot better than last time. time I died on this round, so running back and forth this way is helping a lot more instead of letting them all come to me and crowd me. On the other side. Ow, he hurts a lot. Oh dear, I'm gonna get a little too close on this side. No. No. Damn, I gotta fight off the crystal, or I gotta defend the crystal and fight Bessie? That's annoying. Cease the madness on the crystal. There we go. Be Bessie. Good, good. We finished that up. That's fantastic. The other items. All the stuff is done. So now I should have all of the bosses defeated. I did beat Aberration. It just doesn't count because I did it in like a different area, universe, whatever. But I have beaten Aberration. Okay, can I try to do a solar eclipse now? Or is it still broken? I mean, it's almost... Okay. I don't think that I activated a solar eclipse still. Yeah, the music's still the same. Okay, so I guess I'm not getting the new weapon. That's fine. Time to summon this. A light everlasting is not at its peak. Magnifies the effect of light everlasting. Shard is the accumulation of billions of fervent prayers. Or fervent prayers? Whatever. consumed upon you. Okay, I think it's just time I try to fight the last boss now. I want to say I'm as prepared as I can be, essentially. I don't see why not.
This is the everlasting light. How dreadful.
Oh. The everlasting light is a catalyzed preventing night from falling. The sky is suffused with overwhelming light, preventing night from falling. Okay. Well, now what?
Prepare yourself.
Oh, there we go.
This battle shall be our last.
Whoa, it's got like a whole intro scene. Cool. Ow, he kind of hurts. This does not hardly do any damage. Okay. Ow, that's not how you do that. Okay. You know, these weapons are not doing the greatest. I feel like the other weapons were doing like thousands of damage more. I'm only doing like a couple hundred. This doesn't seem right. I may not be using these weapons right, because I know there's supposed to be all these crazy abilities and stuff with this weapon, or with these weapons. I think this is the parrying weapon, if I can time that right. I'm just tanking like everything he sends at me. Well, not fully tanking, but for the most part.
Time to finish
For our world, I will strike you down.
Okay. Final days have arrived. Whoa! Crazy bullet hell. Okay, I'm not predicting these attacks very well. Ow. That actually killed me. Okay. You know, I feel like I missed some of my older weapons. Wait, what was it I was using? Like, Sakura's Vengeance? I feel like that weapon was doing crazy damage. Okay, weapons I'm not using. This weapon does not do as much damage as I thought it would. And then the other one was that like crazy paintbrush weapon I was using. Yeah, this thing. want to try these weapons again on him and see if they actually do better.
This battle shall be our last.
The Warrior of Light. Yeah, this is doing like 1,000 damage to him. And it has hella range. Is that orange that he's painted with or red still? It's red. Okay, now he's blue. Switch paint. Yeah, it's not doing quite 1,000 damage, but I feel like it's doing a good bit more. Now he's red. I know each paint does a different thing. Now he's green. What's the other weapon I was using? This one. Okay, this is honestly the best one. It reaches the furthest and seems to do the most damage for the most part. Doesn't do quite the most damage, but it does a decent bit.
For our world, I will strike you down.
See, that's still barely reaching him and doing damage to him, which I appreciate a lot. He killed me with that attack last time. Whoa! Okay. Shit, no, he's yellow. See, he's orange now. That's different. Ow. Forward. Can't hardly hear the music for this and wonder why, because the music, I had the music volume pretty high up on my game. What does that mean? Oh, reversal complete? What did you do?
I'm not about to stop you.
Can't see my mouse cursor. Oh my god, now he's green. Right as I swapped to red. Oof. Gross. I'm actually gonna use a health pot for that now. Okay, health pot completely wasted. Okay. Not reflecting my best work. What was I even hit with right there? Not what I wanted. Somehow I'm the wrong paint. I think he's yellow now. Yeah. Orange. Ow. Not appreciative of how low I am. Damn it, he's red. Ah! I'm gonna die. Damn it, dude. Like, what am I actually doing here? Holy shit. Fuck. Okay, I got a healing potion off. Try this again, shall we? Okay, I'm back at full health. I don't know what gave me that, but I'll take it. Oh, I think that was the ability that I have, or like if I die or whatever, I can get resurrected. Or take more than X amount of health in one hit or whatever. These are weird ass attacks, dude. The music sounds cool. I wish I could hear it more. It's like really quiet for some reason. I don't know how to not get hit by that attack. Where? That was awfully lucky. Or at least the heal that I managed to get off was lucky. Ah, getting hit by everything, dude. Oh. was a long ass fight. All of the stars above fights have been pretty damn long, honestly. I'm getting like obliterated over here. I would kill for another healing potion. There we go, I got another one. I hope he doesn't have another phase where I have to fight him all over again, because I don't like fights that do that. This fight's lasted long enough, if I'm being totally honest. Rose at 0%.
No more prep time. Let's go.
Now to take your measure.
Am I fighting him again? Yeah, I am.
Power from beyond for victory.
What the hell? I'm stuck here. This fight looks insane.
Power from beyond.
He's invincible now. What do I do while he's invincible? He's just attacking me with all this nonsense.
Submit to enter.
Power from beyond.
Got a sword of his own. Really? Now you're yellow again?
For victory.
And I'm frozen again. What do I do against this? Rapidly press. Oh, I didn't know I had to press the Stellar Nova button.
Power from beyond for victory.
Okay, managed to make it out of that. When's my Stellar Nova gonna be ready again? Yeller. Oh. Are you orange again? I just swapped to yellow.
Power from beyond!
This boss is really pretty.
For victory!
For victory.
Power from beyond! For victory!
Time to prove myself.
I think I spawned my own as well.
Power from beyond!
Ow. Ugh.
Power from beyond! For victory!
Didn't see that one coming, huh?
Blue.
Power from beyond! For victory! Power from beyond!
Damn, running my the shield over that spawns with my armor actually does a lot of extra damage to him. I should keep taking advantage of that. Is he invincible now? Yeah, he's invincible. Ow. I'm done, sir. Oh! Okay. Now he's blue. Oh, where?
Power from beyond!
Submit to entropy.
Yeah, I've got that too, you know. Can't see.
For victory!
For victory. All right. This is Grieg.
Power from beyond! For victory!
Orange.
I cannot fail. I will not.
Oh. Nice. We did it. That was a crazy fight. I thought for a second with his voice line that he was going to have a fourth or a third phase. I was going to be like, oh shit. Here we go. No, we did it. We got the thing. Empowered Totem of Light. An effigy supposedly given form to grant strength to the Warrior of Light. Utilized in the creation of incredibly powerful artifacts and weapons. Totem of Light. An effigy supposedly given from form to grant strength to the Warrior of Light, utilizing the creation of the artifacts and weapon. That's nuts. That was a cool fight. I like the way I love the way the boss looked. I liked the voice lines to it and stuff like that. There was a lot to it. All the bosses in this game are pretty nuts. Alright, let's talk to them now. Great work. You defeated that strange deer thing. Oh, it's still talking about the Cyclops, or the deer claws that we beat earlier.
In that case, I shall leave it to you.
Oh, we got a bunch of dialogue to get through then. Right, we defeated the Queen Slime. This is old dialogue.
That's rather strange. What do you think? Nice, right?
Careful with the essence. With this essence, for some reason, it discharges static electricity all the time. It'll create a summon weapon. That was probably for us, for the previous bosses. Not sure how to define this summon type. Yeah, it's shit. You have brought down the Warrior of Light. Here we go. Nighttime has returned to this world. A wonderful respite. It seems we were misguided. The warrior believed he was saving the galaxy, but it was, in truth, all lies from the Starfarer.
What?
With this final mnemonic trace, I see... It all makes sense now. Stars above, I need you to combine all the mnemonic traces together. You'll have to utilize the observatory's Celestrate route. Remember, the first Starfarer, we cannot let this opportunity slip away. This will likely be the fight of our lives. Prepare yourself. Oh, there is another final fight. Okay. So she needs me to combine all the things together? I'm in awe. In truth, I've had this essence locked away. It was far too powerful to wield. However, it would be silly of me to keep it from you now. With everything you've done, it belongs to you now. Keep in mind its potential and good luck crafting it. Alright.
In that case, I shall leave it to you.
In the Warrior of Light, this essence allows for the usage of a limit break, allowing you to turn HP into mana. It's an incredibly strong magic weapon. The light will cleanse your sins, or something to that effect.
Certainly useful.
magic type weapon. Two opposite schools of learning, at least in the Essence's original world, now isn't.
Another step forward.
Ask you to use it in moderation, but I'm sure you'll use it as much as you like. Bring some healing potions at your very
This
least.
could be useful.
This essence focuses on excavation as well as damage. You can use it to move earth at significant rates and additionally deal powerful explosive
Okay,
damage.
let's get going.
Alright, we got a lot of stuff. So there's a melee weapon called the Burning Desire that looks insane. Of course we need a butcher's chainsaw. We need a lava bucket. Oh, I already have it. Power Totem of Light. So this is a all-ranged weapon. It's called the Bury the Light. Is it Bury the Light? Wait, is that a reference from Devil May Cry 5? With this empowered weapon, when this powered weapon is held, gain 100% armor penetration, but defense is halved. Attacks rapidly, cleave a large area, and attacks will build stacks of judgment. Judgment, you say? I think this is, in fact, a Devil May Cry reference. Unfold strike. Critical strikes apply 2 stacks of judgment. Additionally, 50% of the damage is dealt as an additional slash at your cursor that does not build judgment. At 20 stacks of judgment, the next application of judgment will burst in a barrage of flashes while moving all stacks of judgment. Directly to consume 50 mana, summoning Mirage Blades at your cursor, which heal 5 HP upon striking foes. 3-second cooldown. Striking foes with Mirage Blades and execute. Okay, this is a crazy ass weapon. What is this? This is also a melee weapon. There's something called the Everlasting Pickaxe, too. Need explosive power and an iron pickaxe. Built by Demolitionist. Pretty sure the Demolitionist is actually over here. Or not. Did I never make a desert pylon? I mean, the desert's right next to my house, so it's whatever. But I find it funny that I never did that. Oh, there he is. And I really need to get a butcher's chainsaw.
Do you need something?
No. So I can make this. Celestial damage. It's also a pickaxe, so I guess I can put this pickaxe away. 250% pickaxe power and plus 5 range. That's crazy. I'll build this weapon. Whoa! That's cool. That is Okay, that is definitely a Devil May Cry reference. Just by the way this looks, I can tell. Bury the night deep within. That song's also like fire to listen to. So I also want to make the Burning Desire now. I just need a butcher's chainsaw. So we really need to do a solar eclipse now. I hope we can do it now that I'm done with the other event that was going on in our world. There we go. Now it's working. Bring it. Holy shit. Okay. Good. Now I can get the Burning Desire. I like that that's a ranged weapon. This weapon I'll put on. That's interesting. Attack, stab, and a rapid combo, striking multiple times and finishing with a downward swing. The third strike only strikes once, but deals 20% bonus damage and grants a stack of Power Strike. Power Strike increases damage by 5% and defense by 5 stack. At maximum stacks, Power Strike, right click to consume all stacks entering Boiling Blood for 15 seconds. Entering Boiling Blood, gain 30% increased damage and 30 defense, but health and regeneration is disabled and HP will slowly drain over time. Additionally, gain attack speed. Additionally, gain attack speed based on missing HP, and attacks become empowered with explosive follow-up attacks. Right click during Boiling Blood to activate Boiling Burst, ending Boiling Blood. Boiling Burst deals damage in a colossal area around you based on missing health, and a fourth damage dealt during Boiling Blood. Okay. Interesting animation whenever you equip it. I like this the best though. I'm probably gonna use this the whole time. It also has a Sword of My Cursor, an extra one. That's sick. There's an in-game all classes weapon called the Ultima Thule, which looks insane. Okay, so I have to use everything I have essentially in the star thing.
I feel like something else needs your attention right now.
Okay, so nothing new is there. Nothing new there. I always forget which one is which. I guess it's...
Apologies.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Not much to comment on at the moment. I kind of feel like something
Oh.
else needs your attention right now.
Doubles the recharge rate of Stella Nova energy. Stella Nova energy does not deplete out of combat. Ooh. Every 8-second swap between ebb, drastic mana drain, and flow, infinite mana regeneration. Additionally, gain 40% increased damage and 20% increased attack during flow. That also sounds nice. Change the held aspect of weapon to melee damage. I don't understand that. If the weapon type has changed, the weapon deal 10% less damage when active, 15% less damage when changed to melee damage. Oh, okay. That's fine. I wish I could see the... Oh, it is there now. Oh, so I need all the mnemonic traces to make a mnemonic sigil. Illustrated route. Do I have all the mnemonic traces? Do I have to make them? Oh, I do.
I kind of feel like something else needs your attention right now.
Why can't I fly in these worlds, dude? The mnemonic sigil. Combined memories of the worlds defeated by the first Starfarer can be used to be taken to the Eternal Confluence. Use again within the center of the Eternal Confluence to summon the... Okay.
Did something come up?
Take me home. I think that's the best we got. Okay. Where is this place? Looks very familiar. Am I not going to be able to fly during this fight? I should have swapped my boots that I just put away. Okay, if it... Hopefully it'll reactivate my flight. It didn't. Oh my god, the damage. Oh, what is happening?
Know that I have given you ample time for surrender.
Whoa, we're like on the moon. This thing is doing 5,000 damage a second. Holy shit. Is not being able to fly seriously a thing that they've added to, like, the game for this mod? Or can I seriously just not fly? Or is that like a glitch that I'm running into? Different. It also did a lot of damage. Where are we now? It looks like we're on the moon. Oh shit. What do I do against that? Whatever. Okay. I didn't take much damage. You know, I've been wondering why these bosses haven't been doing very much damage to me. Is melee just really that tanky of a class on this, in this mod pack? Or is there like something I've been using within my stellar array that I don't even realize that's been defending me from like most of the damage that I could be taking? Either way, like, she's not doing much damage and I'm wrecking her face because this Devil May Cry weapon is doing 5,000 damage a second. Almost 6 sometimes. She's getting her ass whooped. Okay. Does she have another phase? That was it? I figured she'd have another phase. Okay. I did it. That was really easy. Well, alright then. Oh, she teleports you over there. That's cool, actually. So this is just on the moon. You just can't tell from right here. We finally done it. Tsukiyomi's defeat has been confirmed. She's gone. Well, hopefully our troubles with her are at an end. What ails me is her motives. She did horrible things, but was it malice or a greater purpose? I hope we find the answer. I've gone through the work of absorbing some residue energy and have turned it into the spatial memoriam. You can use it like the essence. There's still work to do, but take heart. If we've come this far, nothing can stop us now.
This could be useful.
I can't quite grasp the true nature of this essence. You'll have to make it yourself. Oh, okay.
Okay, let's get going.
Random wyvern spawn. Hi. You know what? You're fine. I'm just gonna ignore you. He'll end up killing himself just by touching my armor. Looks like the next essence is a strong one. Expected damage type seems to empower this weapon further.
Oh, well appreciated.
Time for another essence. This time it's a range type. Essence of attuned to the power of the sun, and it is quite radiant. Indeed, let's make good use of it.
Okay, let's get going.
Asphodine likes to fall over. Okay, yeah, that's read that a gajillion times.
Okay, let's get to it.
Take me home. Oh, that looks just like the sigil. Spatial memoriam. Dude, this mod has been really cool. I've loved the biomes and the music. That's sick. It's actually got like a sprite animation. Just everything. It's all been amazing. And the modded weapons and the modded bosses have just been really cool. And now I'm about to make whatever this is. Ultima. It uses the spatial memoriam. Before I do that, what does the sunset of the sun god use? I'm guessing it uses a different one. Yes, it does. Okay. We'll make this. We'll make this. Things we can put away. Never even tried using the Burning Desire on her. Now I feel bad. And then there's gonna be the Architect's Luminance. Reforge. Wow, I never even reforged that weapon when I used it on the final boss. I can't believe I completely forgot to do that. Hold on, what is that doing every time I grab that weapon? Hold on. I'm like surrounded by the stars. Whoa. I summoned a black hole. What have I done? I right-clicked with the weapon. Whoa. Okay, I can left-click with it, and then if I hold this thing... This weapon's crazy. I have like the power of the solar system around me. .800 celestial damage, high critical strike chance. This weapon has a unique damage type, inherits bonuses from all damage classes. Held left click to charge this weapon, yeah, does that. Holding this weapon will conjure 5 spatial planets to orbit you. Uncharged attacks cleave a colossal area with powerful spatial damage. Charged attacks conjure stars and vorpal planet from the cosmos to descend upon your foes. When the spatial planet strikes an enemy, it will burst into asteroids and additionally grant universal manipulation for 12 seconds. Spatial planets respawn 2 seconds after impact. When striking a foe with an uncharged attack during universal manipulation, the buff becomes celestial cacophony for 12 seconds. Is that cacophony or cacophony? I think that's cacophony, actually. When using a charged attack during celestial cacophony, the vorpal planet deals triple damage and more stars will descend, consuming celestial cacophony. Good lord. Right click to activate cosmic conception, which will converge the planets upon yourself, granting the buff superimposed. Has a 2-minute cooldown. Additionally, converging the spatial bodies will deal damage to any foe caught in their path. Superimposed grants incredible health regeneration and invincibility. After 7 seconds, cosmic conception will resolve, bursting in an explosion of cosmic energy. Oh my god. Wow. And yet you can walk on. That is insane. What does this weapon do? Okay, this just seems to be like a sword. Right-clicking it does that. I don't know what it's aiming at over there, but it's doing it. Do you just stay here? Are you just like a sentry? I think that's exactly what that is. Oh, there she goes. It's gone. This weapon is unaffected by aspect of damage type penalty. Holding this weapon will equip yourself with a luminary armament, increasing defense by 30. Right click to summon Artifice Siren for 15 seconds at your cursor. 1 minute cooldown. Artifice Siren will obliterate nearby foes with empowered beams of light. Even when this weapon is not held, the current expected damage type influences the weapon's attacks. Melee, the weapon swings much faster, and defense is added to critical strike chance. Magic, instead of swinging, the weapon will conjure 6 explosive blasts in a pattern, dealing 1/3 base damage. Instead of swinging, the weapon will quickly fire piercing shots without consuming ammo, so that's for ranged. Summon the luminary armament periodically attacks nearby foes and can deal critical strike chance. For the future. Interesting. I still like this the most. This weapon's sick. I just also kind of like Devil May Cry, so this is just a cool ass weapon. There's this. Haven't tried this weapon yet. Alright, so that's what that does. This weapon is unaffected by aspect of damage type penalty. Right click to unleash Vasavi Shakti. Okay. Leaping into the air, gaining feather fall and invincibility for 2 seconds. Vasavi Shakti channels a powerful beam of energy towards your cursor for 2 seconds. Will include with a colossal explosion, dealing 200% guaranteed critical strike or critical damage and inflicting Day Broken for 8 seconds. The current aspect of damage type influences the weapon's attacks. weapons cannot be used with aspect of damage type. So melee, rapidly stab in a close range flurry, charges attack swing in a wide arc, burning foes for 8 seconds. Magic lightning spears converge on your cursor after a delay, causing lightning to arc from foes struck. A ranged attacks launch the spear at high velocity, dealing 2% or 200% damage and piercing infinitely without damage fall off. Summon attacks extend a burning whip, inflicting day broken for 2 seconds on hit. That's nuts. Oh, I can spam left click and it just does this. And then I can do that. Right click. I have yet to use this pickaxe. I just right clicked it and it broke like all the trees. How did I do that? Unique damage type, right click to place a dusting of everlasting gunpowder on your charge, which lasts for 6 seconds. Swinging the pickaxe near and the everlasting gunpowder causes consecutive explosions. Okay, so if I like... I don't know what that means. It works really well as a pickaxe, though. Good lord, this thing's insane. Wild. So I think that's all the endgame weapons. I made the 2 all-class ones and then the melee one. There's some other ranged ones, but it's like... Wow, there's no endgame ones for magic and summoning. It just says follow vanilla. At least the 2 like main endgame weapons are all-class weapons, so it doesn't matter what class you do. This is still my favorite one, though. Honestly, these 2. Like, this is really cool. Just the versatility of this weapon, and then this weapon is really sick.
Okay, let's get going.
I believe that... I think that's it. I think I actually managed to finish the stars above. This was a really fun mod to do. Very different from Calamity, considering all I had done for a good while was Calamity stuff. Vanity slot for Starfarer attire. Anything placed here will be worn above the armor set. I don't know where I could have gotten, like, vanity stuff for the Starfarer. Why do I have a feeling that there's probably at least one set of, like, some really gooner vanity set that becomes, like, not so modest for her to wear? It just, that seems inevitable when it comes to making a character that looks like that. Oh, I have a new Stellar Nova. This Stellar Nova will allow you to change the stats of your weapons as well as gain new weapons, new special attack. Cool. Fascinating. I don't remember why I've kept this in my inventory all this time. Will conjure a brilliant spark to orbit you. Dealing contact damage, striking foes. This is just a random melee weapon that I've held on to for whatever reason. Is there anything else I can make? What are these? After defeating Nolan, Artist King. That's an old weapon I could have acquired then. I wanted to make the Soul Reaver a while ago. What did this look like? Oh, teleports me. I wasn't able to start an eclipse to actually get the item I needed for this weapon. I can right click with it. Oh, that's cool. I like that a lot, actually. Wish I could have used that during the fight. That would have been fun. Oh, just left clicking does that. Gee, these are such cool sprites, dude. These sprite animations are amazing. Hats off to the people who made this mod, because at least to the animators who made this mod. To everybody, really. I shouldn't be thanking everybody, but especially to the animators, because these are so cool looking. Especially like these, like how do you even make this thing? This is nuts. And then it does this, if I right click with it, creating a black hole, like a supernova. That's insane. And even this is cool, like this is a really sick sprite. I love this a lot. Well, that concludes the Stars Above playthrough. I had a lot of fun with this. I'm probably not gonna go back and do like the other classes for this. I'm sure doing other classes for this would be cool, because especially like magic or something, doing magic weapons would probably be pretty interesting. But I've come to notice a lot of the weapons can like scale in different ways anyway, no matter which weapon you use, and a lot of weapons can like, and there's a lot of all class weapons throughout the entire game to play. So it seems kind of like whatever, honestly, to go back and do like specific playthroughs. It could be interesting, but I mean, I don't know. I might do that like some other time, because I honestly want to get into some different mod packs now that I'm done with this one. I know there's other forms of Calamity that I want to get into. Yeah, for sure, at least those. And I also want to try and do like the Fargo Souls mod eventually as well. So it's like there's other stuff I want to get into. So we'll see what happens. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching, hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate all the support. You know, again, this was fun. This was a really cool mod pack. I'm glad I finally got around to playing this, especially since I've seen on the internet that like not a lot of people have played this. And it seems that anytime people do, a lot of people are very interested in seeing it, because it's like this is not one of the mainstream popular mods to play. So doing something other than like Calamity or Thorium for once seems to get attention to people. So yeah, I'm glad I got to be one of the people that played it and show it off to everybody. It was fun. But yeah, like I said, thanks again. Support, love it all. You know, like, comment, subscribe. My name is Scoops. I will catch you guys later. Y'all have a great night.